Hello, this is Wen from Periodic Lab, and I'm here to share with you my 4 favorite new podcast discoveries of 2017. One of my first favorite discoveries is Making Oprah. It is only a 3-part series, so for those of you who don't want to commit to too big of a podcast with like 300 episodes, this is perfect because it talks about how Oprah got started in terms of a TV revolution and also 3 specific aspects of Oprah and also like the work culture within Oprah, and there's interviews with it. It's highly produced by NPR, hosted by Jen White, who is a clear fan. My next favorite is How I Built This from NPR. It's hosted by Guy Raz, who also happened to host the TED Talk Radio Hour. In each episode, Guy interviews an innovator in their industry, like Crate and Barrel, Melissa and Doug, Kate Spade, Zappos, all the creators and innovators from their respective area, and talk to them about the process in terms of the history of what's happened and what's worked. It's really inspirational seeing people's journey, how they got to where they are. It's great if you are really into starting your own business or even knowing some of the origin stories of some of these very popular and also stable brands. I would highly recommend the Kate Spade and the Atari and Chuck E. Cheese Nolan Bushnell episode. It's very interesting to see how their past and their childhood have motivated them to do what they do, and also a lot of it shows the process of how things get started. For a more serious podcast that I've discovered is Reveal. There's been over 100 episodes, so it's not a new podcast, but they do a lot of in-depth reporting. The episodes average about an hour long. They go really in depth into a specific subject at hand. So one of my favorite ones that I've recently listened to is called Water Wars, in which they parallel water shortage in Yemen to the one in California right now in terms of farming almond and a bunch of nuts that are draining the water supply in certain areas of California. The last one I have is one that covers a person who has been omnipresent in pop culture in the 90s and early 2000s, which is Richard Simmons. He actually has been extremely active up until 2014, in which he kind of just disappeared off the face of everything. And his friend, Dan Taberski, is kind of exploring his past and all the people that he's influenced in order to find a way to reach Richard. There is no conclusive ending for this. It's an ongoing series. There's only been 4 episodes as of filming this video, but ultimately it is really interesting about someone who I honestly didn't have much interest in terms of how this person who is so present in a lot of his fans' life all of a sudden just kind of disappeared, and what has happened with that. Once again, thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to see more like this, and I'll see you next time.